Going on at the old Harbor Freight? Let's go in and find out. Well, we walk in and see immediately that they dropped the price on their new compact 3/8 drive impact wrench, and it's down to $59.99. And just look at the new lower price tags on a lot of the Hercules equipment. 12-volt compact impact wrench, $39.99. The 12-volt impact driver, $32.99. The 12-volt drill, $32.99. The 12-volt screwdriver, $32.99. The 12-volt 1/4 ratchet is $49.99. And that awesome looking extended head ratchet is $54.99. And it looks like they're getting rid of this one. It is the 3/8 compact impact wrench. It is brushed and it's $29.97. And would you look at this? If you buy an 8 amp hour battery for $99.99, you get one of these tools for free. So you get the dual port charger, the power inverter, a nice looking little rotary tool, a job site blower, a grease gun, a tire inflator, a cutoff tool, circ saw, impact wrench, or an angle grinder. You guys have seen me use this exact same Warrior brand socket adapter for your drill or impact driver, and now it's down to $4. And this is a great value because it's the 8 amp hour extreme output battery for $99, and you get a tool for free. And I do like the Hercules line here at Harbor Freight. I think they're fantastic tools, especially that hammer drill. Is the Inside Track Club membership worth it? Well, you tell me on this deal, because it is the 1/2-inch rotary hammer, and it's down to $24.99 for Inside Track Club members. That's a significant savings, about $20. And here's the old brushed hammer drill. This is the one that in my very first video ever 4 years ago, I blew up in under 5 minutes. Well, here's the whole kit. So it's a 1.5 amp hour battery charger and a bag. And for Inside Track Club members, you're going to save $13 down to $52. And here's another 1/2-inch variable speed hammer drill. And Inside Track members are going to save $10 down to $29.99. I personally know guys that have had this Central Machinery drill press in their shop for years. It's 16 speeds. It's 17 inches of swing. It's a really nice drill press. And it's on clearance for $269.97. That's a significant savings on a very good tool. And clearance at Harbor Freight means they're getting rid of the product. They're probably just going to rebrand it as Bauer. I stand corrected. They already did make it in the Bauer brand. And look at the price on this bad boy. This little 12-inch is even more expensive than the Central Machinery. The corded Warrior angle grinder, it is on clearance down to $19.97. The Bauer corded angle grinder, it's down to $39.99. The Hercules reciprocating saw as a bare tool, it's down to $59.90. I had this tool. It's absolutely fantastic. It is the 12-volt 3-inch cutoff tool, and it is now down to $45. The Bauer, which isn't nearly as good, even though it's 20 volts, is $49.99, but that's one of the free tools that you can get. The Bauer multi-material die grinder cutoff tool, $24.99. The corded Warrior reciprocating saw is $17. The Hercules flap disc is now down to $5.99 for Inside Track Club members. That's a $6 savings. The brushless Hercules die grinder is now down to $64.99 as a bare tool. The Warrior rotary rasp set, again, another product that I personally own and I can tell you is very good. It's down to $8. The Warrior detail sander, it is corded. It's also $10. Uh-oh, we got another clearance item here. It is the belt sander from Bauer, and it is now $19.97. The 5-inch hook and loop sandpaper from Bauer. How about saving $5 on it down to $14.99? And it appears to be all of the Bauer 5-inch sandpaper. Now, this might be the biggest improvement I've ever seen on a Harbor Freight tool. This is their new dust collector. And look, it's got that filter on the top that's going to help you save your lungs a little bit when you're doing your woodworking. And you can see that the Inside Track Club members are going to save $50. The Central Machinery table swivel vise, $22.99. And the 4-inch low profile vise, well, you Inside Track Club members are going to be able to pick that up for $15. The 4-inch swivel vise, $34.99. The Bauer 6-inch vise, Inside Track Club members are going to save $20. The Central Machinery belt and disc sander, Inside Track members, you get it for $80. And here's another $10 savings on this little knife sharpener or belt sander, whatever you prefer to call it. It's now down to $60. And yet another item I personally own is the scroll saw. And you Inside Track members are going to pick that up for $100. That's a tremendous value. And check this out, the Bauer bench grinder. It is now $110 for you Inside Track members, meaning you save $30. And the Central Machinery Flex bench grinder, it does actually come with a rotary tool attachment for it, as you can see there, and it is down to $39.99. And who doesn't need an anvil? $20 off. Oh yeah, the Central Machinery lathe. You're gonna save $50 on it, down to $699.99. The Central Machinery 1-ton arbor press. Inside Track members get $20 off, down to $55. And the 12-ton shop press, you get to save $40 on that, down to $129.99. The thing I like about Harbor Freight is they always have a sale or a deal going on, so you can always get lucky. Like on this 1/2-inch plunge router, again, another item that I personally own and I've used it for years. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that tool. And it's on clearance for $39.97. The Hercules trim router is a bare tool, $69.99. And the corded trim router, Inside Track Club members save $15. Corded trim router from Drill Master, $24.99. And every single Harbor Freight has an area just like this. They're returned items that they're selling at a discount. Like you can get this Atlas Edger as a bare tool for $45, down from $110. Or the strut spring compressors. Look at the price on that, $55.98. Now yours might not have the pick of the litter like mine does, because this is just ridiculously good. But yeah, yours has one too, so be on the lookout for these discounted deals. And they also have this as-is area where these might be open boxes. They might be damaged products that have been returned, but they could just be items that they're getting rid of. They clearanced out and they don't have the shelf space for them anymore. Again, another way for you to save tremendous amounts of money. And look at this huge Franklin service cart that they have. Well, you Inside Track Club members, you're gonna save $30 on that, down to $100. And honestly, that is better quality than you're gonna get at Uline. Here's the 16x30 Franklin shop service cart. New lower price, down to $100. The Gordon folding utility knife, down to $3.99. Pistol style pull saw, well, it's on clearance, down to $5. The 12-pack of microfiber towels in purple, my wife's favorite color, is down to $8 from $10. And this is a great buy for you Inside Track Club members. It's the US General multi-plug adapter power strip with 2 USBs and 5 120 volt plugs. Check out the savings there, down to $19.99 from $34. 14-piece combination Pittsburgh wrench set, both SAE and metric, $5 off. The Icon open-ended wrench set, down to $20 off to $50. Pittsburgh adjustable wrench set. Inside Track Club members save $5. And the 5 amp hour Atlas 40 volt, 80 volt combination battery. Inside Track Club members, you're going to save $40 on that bad boy, down to $100. This store just has clearance after clearance after clearance. It's just like half the store is on clearance. It's crazy. 8-piece 3/4 drive socket set from Pittsburgh, $40. The 10-piece 1-inch drive impact rated sockets in Freedom units, $80. The Maddox compression kit, $40. The Deepwell 3/4 drive socket set from Pittsburgh, $60. 4-piece Warrior molding bit set for your router table, $50. And the Pittsburgh vacuum pump, $10. The Warrior flashlight is $4.50. The toe kick saw is $50. And the lathe turning blade set, they're not very good. They're not going to last you, but the price is right, $45. So if you're just starting out, this isn't a bad set to begin with. The Ames inspection camera, $20. The Bauer cordless stapler, $29.99. The Pittsburgh hand riveter, $14.99 for ITC members. The Ames GFCI tester is $3. The Ames line splitter on clearance down to $12. I suppose you can use this 7-function digital multimeter if you want to for $5, or the Centec 9-function digital multimeter for $15. I personally am not trusting my house to those. The Daytona 22-ton jack stands with the lock pin. Look at that. You're going to save over $40 down to $209.99. All right, guys, let me just tell you, there is a ton of savings going on at Harbor Freight. There always is. So go look. And we plan on trying to do this at least once a week for you guys, just when they get new stuff, new deals coming in.